In this video, I want to talk to you about doing the hard things. And I know it's hard, right? Nobody wants to do anything hard. We all want it to be easy and fast. But the truth of the matter is, if it's anything that's worth having and it's something that's going to last, something that we really want, that's substantial, we got to work hard. We got to work long for it. It's not going to be easy. We just got to do it. We got to, just take the steps. We got to learn and grow, get better, do the hard stuff, regardless of how hard it is. We've got to set aside some time. It's kind of like if you have a favorite fiction book series or a book that you've been wanting to finish and you finally finish it. It's like the favorite series that you can't wait on Tuesday night to watch. It's that. It's, you know, that if you do these hard things now towards your goal, towards whatever you're working towards, then you'll have this reward at the end. And so we don't spend enough time thinking about the reward at the end and then looking at, okay, if I do these things, yes, it might take me 1 year of work every single day, but if I do these things, my life will be different. And that's what I did when I wanted to double my income, is every day for 1 solid year. I had a lot of people a lot of naysayers. A lot of people said that it couldn't happen. But 1 solid year, every single day, 7 days a week, I was working on this goal. Every single day, regardless of what was happening. I didn't do anything extra. I didn't do anything for fun. I was just committed to this one thing. I was committed to increasing my income. It was not a choice for me. I had made a decision. I was committed. There was no other way but for me to accomplish this goal. And I think when you get to that point where you say, okay, there is nothing else that, if this happens, then everything in my life will change. There's nothing else more important right this second. My family loves me. They want me to do this. I need to do this for myself. Everybody benefits, right? If you accomplish your goal, your life gets better, your family's life get better. So you do these things so that your life can get better. And so when you set aside time every single day, maybe you dread it. Like I hate going to the gym, but I know that if I go to the gym every single day, I'm going to feel better. I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to be healthier. I'm not going to be out of breath, all these different things. So when you start looking at the rewards, you go even if you don't feel like it. You go even if your body's sore. You go even though you you hate it, you dread it. You go because you're looking at the reward. I'm going to be a better version of me physically. And then you work towards your goal so you can be better, whatever it is, mentally, physically, spiritually, whatever your goal is. You just keep working on it every single day. You have to be committed. You have to say, okay, I'm going to spend this time, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 or 4 hours every single day on this goal. So in a year, I will be where I want to be. And oftentimes we think that we can get it with just an hour every now and then. And in most cases, most of us are going to have to spend a lot more time than 1 hour every once in a while to get to where we want to be. And so we think that other people, we see they've accomplished their goal and we think it was easy for them, but we don't see all the sleepless nights, all the time where they didn't spend time with their family. They couldn't spend time with their family. They couldn't do the fun things. They couldn't do the things they wanted to do because they were focused on getting to a certain place. They were focused on this goal. And so when we get committed like that, we start looking at, okay, if I do this now, I can do this later. If I do this now, I can have financial independence later. If I do this now, you think about where you're going to be. And when you think about where you're going to be, you can start making a sacrifice. You can give up the things that you love right now to get to where you want to be so you can have those things that you love all the time. And so think about that today. Think about things are going to be hard. It's not just hard for you, it's hard for everybody. If you want to get to somewhere that you've never been, you got to do some things that you've never done, right? And so that is, in a lot of cases, hard. It's hard work. It's things that you don't want to do. It's every single day working towards it to get to where you want to be. So just think about that today. Hard. It's doing the hard thing is part of the process. Just like failure is part of the process. We're going to make mistakes. We're going to do the wrong things. We're going to learn and get feedback and grow. We're going to start reflecting and say, okay, this worked. This didn't work. You're just going to work on it every single day. You're going to continue to learn. Okay, I need to do this. I just learned I need to do this. This didn't work. I'm going to try this. It's a process, but you've got to do the hard work, whether that's, learning through a course, reading books, hiring a coach, whatever it is for you. You've got to spend time every single day so that you can get to where you want to be. And a lot of us, we got to learn something new so that we can do something different. If we're doing the same thing over and over again and we're not getting results, we got to start looking at, okay, do I need to bring in somebody else? Do I need to get help from somewhere else? So if it's not working, we don't want to just keep doing it. We might make some tweaks and see, but we might need to call somebody else in to help us. We might need to read a book or listen to a podcast or buy a course or hire a coach. We just don't keep doing the same things, but just know that you've got to put some work in yourself. You got to do a lot of work yourself to get to where you want to be. And a lot of it is hard work, right? It's not just sitting down 5 minutes or an hour doing something. It's doing it over and over again. It's hours and hours trying to figure out what works, what doesn't work. It's a lot of tweaking, and so just don't get discouraged because it's hard. It's going to be hard for some time, and then it'll be easier. But then you'll see the rewards of what you're doing. So doing the hard thing is what we all have to do. Not just you. Everybody has to do the hard stuff to get to where we want to be. So if you do the easy stuff, so I always look at it like you pay now, pay later. And so if I pay later, I'm going to be older, and I might be in my 70s, and I don't want to pay then because I can do something now because I'm younger. I have the energy, I have the strength, I have the where with the mind. I can do it now because I'm smarter, I'm better. I'm going to be wiser at 70, but I'm not going to do the things that I'm doing now. So if you're going to pay now, pay later, you might as well pay now so that you can reap the rewards later. So just some things to think about. It's going to be hard for a little while. Just keep going no matter what. And then you'll see where you've made progress, that you're getting to where you want to be. But you just know that you got to make some changes and you got to do some hard stuff.